Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. David Tejada makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. On the ground, softly towards second. And he'll just flip this one underhanded to first to record the out.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Manny Morales will stand in for the first time here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Leo Castilla will have his first opportunity now, as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Darren Ruff will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here's the full count offering. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's get a look at our starting lineup there right on your screen. Jonathan Pettibone will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Eric Price will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
And leading off for Pawtucket, center fielder, Eric Price.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Jack Barner will take his cuts now. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Kevin Grant waits on deck. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
swing and a hot shot toward third. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Boy, he is not fooling anybody here to start this first inning. Back-to-back doubles get him their first run, and both of those balls were absolutely waffled.
Kevin Grant will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A ground ball toward the hole and through into left field. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
And I think he finally just got to the point on the mound where he said, listen, my arm's had enough of this at-bat. You can just have the base hit. Just quit fouling off all of my pitches.
Joaquin Ramirez will be the batter. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. They're not happy with runners just on the corners, so they put that man on first in motion, and he's able to make it 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He really located when he needed to there. I mean, that might have been the first time in the entire inning that something went his way, but that's an important out right there.
Edgar Rodriguez will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With 1 out, definitely a strikeout situation with 2 men in scoring position. And that is a great pitch right there to pick up a very important second out.
Rex Huseby will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Roland is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. Maury Roland leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Maury Roland.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Well, 2 things you look for in a young pitcher are character and makeup. This guy's got both of those. You've got to figure he's going to have a bright future ahead.
Lou Marson will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And that's in there for a strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
And you'd have to think that, in general, anytime you hit a ball that makes it to the wall, you should get extra bases out of it. Unfortunately, that's not always true when you've got a catcher at the plate.
Cesar Hernandez will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner's off for second, and just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. Bare-handed for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Devin O'Rourke will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Devin O'Rourke.
First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Marzin is out of the crouch and he stays with it for route number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Brock Holt will get his first cuts here. Pitch here fouled away. And that misses 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 coming. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Jeff White will stand in. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Roland is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Eric Price will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Alan Holman is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Alan Holman.
Shut him down.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
He swings at anything.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Manuel Alvarado will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Get two.
Change up low, 2-0.
Run it down.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started, so they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
David Tejada will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Let's get him right there.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Come on, Doc. You can do it.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Manny Morales will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Jack Barner makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Jack Barner.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
He needs to throw a strike here.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Kevin Grant will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fouled back. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
Got a piece. It's 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Joaquin Ramirez will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Put one in the bleachers.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily.
Here we go.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Let him serve you one.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher. Edgar Rodriguez.
Edgar Rodriguez will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Looking good, Red Star.
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's going to find a crease for extra bases, and it ought to open up this lead to 2. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Rex Huseby will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Come on.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Paw Sox are out in front, 2-0. Leo Castilla will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The designated hitter, Leo Castillo.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Darren Ruff will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he essentially turns that single into a double by letting him advance into scoring position on the wild pitch.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. No one out with a runner at second. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Third strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Maury Rowland will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
One out and a runner on second base. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that will become out number 2.
Well, starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
Lou Marson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Pawtucket's out in front, 2-0. Devin O'Rourke will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Devin O'Rourke.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Brock Holt will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting, shortstop, Jeff White.
Jeff White will try it again. He flew out his first time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Here we go.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder,
Eric Price will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
2 out with the man at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Jack Barner will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Lou Marson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Lou Marson.
First offering on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
And he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had. And this will kick off the third base bag.
And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll reach to his left to make the catch for out number 1.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Alan Pullman will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
He's leading towards second.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he misses 2-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Manuel Alvarado will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And, looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
David Tejada. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Kevin Grant will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Paw Sox, first baseman, Kevin Grant.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Kevin.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Joaquin Ramirez will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Edgar Rodriguez will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Get the runner over.
Right there for strike 1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Well, that's a pretty good at-bat right there. He just went with the pitch and took it the other way. He hit that hard right at the left fielder who's been standing out there for about 130 years.
Rex Huseby will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
Let's get on base.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Devin O'Rourke will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside, yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
A two-out hit here would be nice, but a two-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Manny Morales will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Left fielder, Manny Morales.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Leo Castilla will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Darren Ruff will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Well, this is one of the few mistakes he's made all game long. Not too many guys have made solid contact so far, but he squared that one up pretty well.
Maury Rowland will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more on opening day after this. Jeremy Horst is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Jeremy Horst.
Brock Holt will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, and he's around third now and heading for the plate. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way.
Well, you know, sometimes after you've run that far, you just figure, what the heck, I'm going to go for it. But I think he blew a gasket there about halfway down the third baseline, and they wind up tagging him out, trying for that inside the Parker. You know, my motto is, run till they tag you.
Jeff White will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and there were two down.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Eric Price.
Eric Price will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
All right, Eric.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Jack Barner will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
That might be a case where he was crossed up behind the plate. Now, fortunately for them, there's already 2 outs, so that extra 90 feet probably doesn't mean a whole lot.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Now the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, first baseman,
Kevin Grant will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Too low, 1-0. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Three and 0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Lou Marson will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, you wonder if they'll approach him a little differently now that he's 2 for 2 off him. Well, they might not be so eager to go right after him.
The 1-0. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
3-0 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Forget it, guys. Double up right here.
And this is on the ground to third. Holt for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, and this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you've got the pitcher out there and he can't find the strike zone with a map, why are you going to help him? You don't go up there and swing at the first pitch. And if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That is bad baseball right there.
Alan Holman will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Got a free swinger coming up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Manuel Alvarado will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Paw Sox are out in front, 2-0. B.J. Rosenberg is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Joaquin Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Joaquin Ramirez.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. In for strike 2.
very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Edgar Rodriguez.
Edgar Rodriguez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Another 0-2 home. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally he just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Rex Huseby will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Devin O'Rourke will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight. So both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
That's by him for strike one.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball two. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And that is into the bullpen in right center. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center as they move on top 4-0.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That two-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with two away. Pays off for him big time here.
Ethan Martin is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Brock Holt will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of ones and twos, but those will add up.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
All right, guys, make it happen.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now this pitch is hit on the ground to the right side, and it'll get through. Some magic on 0-2. It's a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, he did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Jeff White will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A runner on first with two away. One and one.
Come on.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Two out with the man at first. And he got him. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's now a 4-0 ball game. David Tejada will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Manny Morales will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Come on now, let's go.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Leo Castilla will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Hey, double him up.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Darren Ruff will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Come on, double call.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled away.
Get that bat out.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Throw to the plate, and he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1.
You just get the sense that the momentum is turning. This pitch is nowhere close to the target, and that's a big pick-me-up right there to score a run on the wild pitch.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Looked like a two-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another full count pitch home. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, this is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and that'll spell the end for Felix Dubront. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Brandon Workman will get the call here as he'll take over with one gone in the top of the eighth.
67, Brandon Workman.
Maury Rowland will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
Well, this was always going to be a tough turn. You're going to see him have to charge in a few steps to field this ball, and then it just developed a little bit too slowly to get to.
Lou Marson will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Dives, and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Eric Price will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Center fielder, Eric.
Now here's the first pitch. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Jack Barner will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes a 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length.
Man, he goes for this pitch hook, line, and sinker. I'll tell you, he needed a hook, line, and sinker to fish that one out of the dirt.
Kevin Grant will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes for second. In the dirt here. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by into the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw.
I don't think he's too thrilled with himself behind the plate. It's hard to say for sure, but if he puts this ball in the bag, I think he's got a good shot at getting him at third. Instead, this one's high. You might even be fortunate it's not down the line and the runner's able to slide in safely.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Michael Stoops is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Joaquin Ramirez will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out. And a ball 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking their chances right about now.
Edgar Rodriguez will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. In tight with the slider, 2-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Another try at 2-2. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camels' back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Rex Hughesby will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game.
We need a run.
Bob bunched him up there as he fists a little ground ball in front of the mound. Strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3 runs already home here. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing.
Don't whip here!
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are 2 good takes to get it back to 2-2.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Devin O'Rourke will step in with a couple of RBIs already and looking for more. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. But just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Brock Holt will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
What was that? Good eye.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
That's a good eye. Wait for your pitch.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And some trouble now in right field. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Jeff White will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
That's right, like you did.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 8 full. Pawtucket's out in front, 8-2. Cesar Hernandez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Alan Holman will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering.
We're gonna miss.
And this will be fouled away. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere. Swing better.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And he's probably thinking if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. I mean, he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
Manuel Alvarado will stride in, grounded out his last time through. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. Now, that's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Paw Sox win it 8-2. Good night from Fenway.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Pawtucket Red Sox. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Ironpigs, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Felix Doubront. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jonathan Pettibone. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.